Well, folks, strap in for a little yarn I like to call the Lazy Slob's Guide to Courtin'. It's like taking the scenic route through romance with plenty of pit stops and none of that rushing around. The Lazy Slob's Guide to Courtin'. Just keep it easy. Howdy, friends and fellow loafers. If you're aiming to meander through the dance of romance without breaking a sweat, well, you've stumbled onto the right porch. Grab a snack, plop down in that well-worn chair, and let's saunter through the Lazy Slob's Guide to Courtin'. Or don't, whatever. I don't care. Lesson 1. Making an entrance. Forget the glitz and the sprucing up. Let your first impression holler, I'm comfy in my own hide, and these here pajama pants. If they balk at your casual getup, they're probably more trouble than they're worth. Lesson 2. Picking the spot. The best locale for a little romancin'? Your own living room, without a doubt. It's got all the essentials. Easy access to the pantry, your choice of entertainments, and the luxury of staying put. If you can sweet-talk your date into bringing the groob, you're settin' pretty. Lesson 3. Yoween and chattin'? Why fret over the mysteries of the cosmos or the State of the Union? Your banter should stick to the important stuff, like the supreme comfort of your favorite recliner, the latest in snack craft, and the convoluted plot twists of Real Housewives soap operas. Heck, just DoorDash from the local dollar store your favorite bag of chips and boxed wine, and discuss how cool your latest t-shirt is you got from your favorite Twitch channel. Lesson 4. Showing some tenderness. Big gestures are for the birds. It's the little things that count, like sharing your Wi-Fi password, offering the good side of the couch, or seating the remote, but just for a bit. Lesson 5. Seal the deal. When it's getting serious, it's time to show you're in it for the long haul by sharing the sacred keys to your binge-watching kingdom. Nothing spells commitment quite like entrusting them with your streaming logins to Netflix, Amazon, or Hulu. Disclaimer, we don't endorse illegal sharing of passwords, but you do you. Who cares? Whatever. Are you still listening? Why? I'm no teacher. I'm just helping Wiggle Will out with more from the Lazy Slob series. Anyways. Lesson 6. Smoothing over. Spats. Now and then, you might find yourselves at odds, maybe over who's up to bat for snack duty or what flick to queue up next, who ate your half-eaten PB&J, who moved your milk from the door to the shelf of the fridge. The Lazy Slob's peace treaty? A laid-back bout of rock, paper, scissors, or just snoozing till the storm passes. There's no better resolution than ignoring the person who is annoying the molasses out of you. Lesson 7. Keeping the flame flickering. They say change is as good as a rest. Spice things up by switching from the couch to that other chair, or, if you're feeling adventurous, plant yourself on the floor, with a heap of cushions, naturally. Living on the edge, right? Feeling real daring? Take more than one shower a week and maybe invest in a stick of deodorant. Go to the local Barnes & Noble and rub perfume samples from style magazines on your neck for that GQ allure. You'll be irresistible. Feeling like there's more road to travel? Let's amble a bit further down this lazy river of love. No, this ain't a float trip, you lazy slob. Get over yourself and pay attention. Lesson 8. The high point of staying in. Who decreed that date night needs to be out on the town? The pinnacle of romantic evenings is a smorgasbord of your favorite eats, an endless parade of shows or movies, the kind that don't require too much thinking, and a cozy castle made of blankets and pillows. The toughest decision? Who's fetching the next round of nibbles? Lesson 9. The dress code. Comfort reigns supreme. Ignore the latest fads. It's all about basking in comfort. Introduce your date to the refined art of dressing down. Matching house shoes? That's the pinnacle of partnership. The aim is to craft a vibe so relaxed that taking a nap feels like a date activity. I suggest getting out that $5 two-piece outfit you bought from Temu and maybe turn your undies inside out, if they are a bit stale. Lesson 10. Lazy gourmet. Broaden your culinary horizons without ever leaving the kitchen. open up your Lazy Slob cookbook or check out our other recipe videos on YouTube. Whipping up a meal together can be the perfect laid-back date. Think recipes that are more about taste testing than actual cooking. If the kitchen ends up looking like a disaster zone, well, that's just part of the charm. But I suggest something simplistic and lazy. Toasting eggs is always easy and hard to gauge the preparer's effort. Lesson 11. Hobbies for the unhurried. Discover shared pastimes that celebrate the fine art of lounging. Are you sensing a theme yet? We know an escape room would bond you together better, but it takes more energy than a slob likely has to offer. Also, the $5 admission price may be a bit steep. Whether it's a standoff over what to watch, joint playing video games from the sanctuary of your sofa, or synchronized snoozing, the aim is to relish each other's company in the most relaxed, low-energy, and low-effort way possible. Side note, make sure to discuss with your doctor whether you both should share a baby aspirin or anticoagulant due to all of this sedentary sitting around. We don't want y'all slobs getting any blood clots. Now my throat is starting to get a bit parched with all this talking, so you slobs better still be listening. If not, whatever. You are a lazy slob, so I can't expect too much. You do you. Next we have Lesson 12, showing a sliver of heart. The lazy way. Forget those over-the-top romantic overtures. In the world of the lazy slob, affection is all about the small, effortless gestures, like saving them the last slice of pizza, not fussing when they hog the blanket, or half listening to their day's tales with one ear open. It's the lazy thought that counts. The secret is you can nearly fall asleep listening to your partner talk without them realizing it. Just keep those eyes open, tape them open if you must. Unless your partner shares your utter laziness, then whatever. Just stare at each other awkwardly. I'm sure you both understand each other. Lesson 13. Celebrating the milestones minus the fuss. When it's time to mark a special day, resist the urge to pull out all the stops. Opt for a staycation instead. Think theme nights, indoor picnics, or a spa day with makeshift facials. Who needs the hassle of appointments? The minimal effort will be our little secret. Maybe stare at an exotic location screensaver to satisfy that desire to travel. But do this between commercial breaks, or on your way back from the kitchen on your way to grab some cookies. Here we have Lesson 14. Growing together, effortlessly. As things progress, why not take on the care of a low-maintenance houseplant together? It's like a pet, but it doesn't need walking or much of anything, really. Watching it thrive or not can be a joint venture in responsibility, with a very lenient definition of responsibility. Just don't get that alien fly trap that requires musical narrations. It'll require a bit more maintenance than a slob could expect to give. Lastly, Lesson 15. Embracing your inner slobs together. At the heart of it all, the Lazy Slob's Guide to Courtin' is about finding that special someone who appreciates the finer things in life, like doing a whole lot of nothing together. Cherish each other's laid-back spirits, celebrate your shared love for the easy life, and remember, in a hustle-bustle world, there's something downright magical about finding someone to be gloriously idle with. Follow these lessons, or don't. Whatever. I don't care. So there you have it. A laid-back guide to romance for the proudly indolent and cheerfully slovenly. Remember, in the world of the lazy slob, the key to a bloomin' relationship is mutual respect, a dash of understanding, and a shared fondness for all things comfy and uncomplicated. Good luck. And may your courtin' be as soothing as a lazy afternoon in a hammock or a bed covered in unwashed laundry. Now, as I like to mention at the end of my long diatribe, if you like the content of this video, feel free to give some feedback in the comments section. Let us know what you hate or like, whatever. Let us know what you want to hear, or don't. Smash that like button if you feel like it. Heck, maybe if you are feeling generous, hit the subscribe button. Or don't. Whatever. I don't care. Maybe you become a Patreon where you can support us directly for future content. No, well, the last snake oil for me to pitch is our swag. Stop by and pick up a t-shirt for the slob in your life or one of our groovy cookbooks with original artwork and lazy slob recipes. So many lazy options for all you slobs out there. Be chatting with y'all soon enough.